Hey there, Jerry's DIY here. And today what we'll be looking at is a new bulb. We'll be looking at something a little different, a halogen bulb. The GE Crystal Clear, as you can see. Comfortable inviting light. 43 watt halogen bulb. Decorative G25, E26 screw base. Got the warning here. The inner capsule is pressurized, operates at a high temperature, and could unexpectedly shatter. Sounds like fun. The color temperature is about 2900 Kelvin, so that's kind of nice. It's really close to 3000 K, like most halogen bulbs. Now, this doesn't really leave much to the imagination, but I really do like that the way to take it out is to unfold these and then take it out like that. So I think that's really neat. And emits about 750 lumens, 0.9 year lifespan. I believe it's like 3 hours on every day, as you can see. Now, since the box leaves such little to the imagination, we can see the bulb right here. And it is very nice. It's very ornate. It's got this nice quilted pattern and this nice little prismatic thing going on top. And then there's the etching right there, which is quite nice. It is also quite heavy, and I'm kind of afraid when taking it out and putting it back in that I'll drop it. Although I feel I could drop it from at least right here, and it wouldn't shatter. However, it would probably shatter the halogen capsule which is inside, as it is quite delicate. And it also operates at a much hotter temperature than an average incandescent light bulb. I mean, this is incandescent too, but it's a bit more volatile. Anyhow, onto the function of the bulb. Now that is a very bright light bulb. Let's check that out. Ooh, look at that. There's that halogen capsule. Yeah. Now that is neat. You can really kind of make out the quilted pattern a little better. It is bright. I'll not make light of that. This is kind of bright. Although I feel it's diffused a little bit by the thick glass and quilted pattern. Like, I'm occasionally glancing at it and it isn't so painful. But you know, these have their own share of things going on, such as, I believe this emits a little more UV light. Although it is quite nice. At a distance, it's really nice. GE recommends using this with a lampshade for fear of the halogen capsule shattering, but I think this is just fine. That's some pretty thick glass you can see right here. And boy, does that make a lot of heat. This is definitely a neat bulb. I would say it's great for accent lighting, most definitely. I think it's bright enough just with one of them if you're just having it as a decorative piece, you know, the living room, your bedroom, sitting room, really anywhere where you like a nice decorative light. But again, this is a halogen light bulb and burns a bit hotter than most, so you might want to keep it away from things that can spontaneously combust. And I do not mean that as a joke. I'm generally trying to be serious here. I'm genuinely trying to be serious here. Yeah, so that's something to keep in mind, that this is definitely a fire hazard. A beautiful one at that, though. I mean, look at that, really. Like, take a look at that. A few people have complained about this bulb on Amazon, because this is where I initially saw this available. It's about around $8 and some cents on Amazon. People complain that they don't last very long. And of course, I guess I could believe that, because during the shipping process, maybe the halogen capsule gets knocked about a bit and probably knocks off some years. And probably the same kind of problem you'll encounter if you buy this at a big box store. The only place I could find this was actually at Lowe's, as opposed to Amazon. It's just really amazing that I found this at Lowe's. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was freaking out. I spent about $3.98 for this bulb, and I don't think that's a bad price. But it would be really a lot better if this was LED. Because, I mean, I don't know, like, you could put, like, let's say, 9-watt LED in there, it'd be like a 60-watt incandescent equivalent. It would be so much more rad. I mean, you could even put little designs in there, little loops, maybe multiple filaments for whatever, you know, any kind of reason. I think that would be really great, and I really hope GE would run with that, and I might even write to them and suggest it. And of course we have a motorcycle, because why wouldn't we? Well, onto the dimming ability of the bulb. Okay, this will be at the brightest, and it gets quite bright. And this will be it on the lowest. That's what I love about incandescent in a way. It can get really super dim. Wow, look at that. That's pretty dim. That is really dim. I don't want to go any further because I know it'll go out if I do that. And yeah, check that out. It's really neat. Let's go into the highest. And this is going to the lowest. You can just feel that heat starting to dissipate once you really dim it. Wow, okay. That's pretty neat. So, for $3.98 at Lowe's, I don't see it as a bad buy. It's pretty good. Definitely will waste some power, because that's just the nature of incandescence. It's very impressive shape. I really like the G25 design right here, especially the quilted pattern and that beautiful little prismatic element up here that brings it all together. It's so nice, and even after this burns out, you know, I can just probably knock off the screw base and do something else with it. So it's kind of like a, you know, a twofer. You get a light, and then you get a decorative element you can use and be creative with. Hopefully GE decides to upgrade from halogen to incandescent with this, although I don't know if they would find that to be worthwhile. But we shall see. I will write to GE and see what I can do. Overall, very pleasing bulb. The color is nice. It's a very nice light temperature. And kind of nice to have in the winter. Can help warm up the room. Very decorative. And again, $3.98, not bad at Lowe's. So anyway, until next time.